So, the latest entry into the progressive web app world is Forbes.com, and they're excited to roll out a brand new experience for all mobile devices as a progressive web app, and they've already started sharing some of the benefits that they are seeing. Hey guys, it's Chris Love, owner of Love to Dev, the progressive web app experts. And today we're sharing the news that Forbes.com is excited about relaunching their mobile experience as a progressive web app. They said this is part of a year-long effort to essentially revamp their entire brand on mobile, and they're implementing two key features: progressive web apps and accelerated mobile pages. Now, they can work hand in hand together, and if you're not familiar with accelerated mobile pages, it is a new specification that Google came out with about 2 years ago, and honestly, we like a lot of it and we don't like some of it, and we'll talk about that in other videos. But the progressive web app aspect of the new Forbes.com should not be overlooked. According to their public statements, they are seeing benefits already in their initial internal beta testing. For example, the average web page takes around 20 seconds to load on mobile devices. Now, we did run a web page test run of the current Forbes.com website on a Nexus 5 device, and as you can see, the time to load was right around 20 seconds. Their page load or page wait was over 4 megs. Now, that's definitely bad signs for their current mobile experience. And a lot of that's due to third-party scripts and just poor overall web architecture. Being over 4 megs obviously cost their potential consumer public money to download those sites or pages, and it's definitely something you want to avoid. And as web performance advocates, Love to Dev applauds them adopting the progressive web app approach, because one of the key features of progressive web apps is having good performance. According to their public statements, their internal testing is showing that their new progressive web app implementation takes about 0.8 seconds to load. Now, you may be saying, wow, that's super fast and probably not realistic. But to be quite honest, when we build and launch web applications, 0.8 seconds is not unusual to see. It comes down to proper architecting of your content and good infrastructure planning. Now, the other things that they're seeing benefits are increased user engagement statistics. For example, they divided some of their beta testers into two groups, one called power users and one called casual users. Among their power users, they saw twice the amount of time spent on the site, and casual users, they were seeing around 3 times as much time spent on the site. Now, they also made some other user experience changes to the site, which may figure into those statistics. It may be hard to break it out since they're doing a vast overhaul change to the whole experience. For example, they're implementing a swappable card interface, which they're copying from Instagram and Snapchat. Now, this is also a good sign, because when you find good user interface metaphors like that, you might want to copy them if you see that they are working well. Now, one of the things that their public statements have made is that the launch of the new progressive web app marks the culmination of a year-long organizational transformation that Forbes has undergone to become a product-driven company. And we've been able to quickly iterate over this new product to gather input and alignment from all their stakeholders. Now, this is a good sign, because we think that a lot of companies need to go through a digital transformation and really adopt this mobile-first world. Progressive web apps are a great way for you and your organization to be mobile-first. Now, another thing that they talked about is the fact that progressive web apps give them big advantages over native apps, because now people don't have to go through the App Store to download a rich user experience for their mobile devices. They can simply go to Forbes.com, and especially on Android, they were really excited about the enhanced user engagement features like the browser prompting the reader to add Forbes.com to their home screen, as well as being able to subscribe to push notifications. This gives them an enhanced opportunity to try to re-engage users and turn those casual users into power users. And this will ultimately strengthen their brand and their bottom line. Now, Love2Dev is big advocates of progressive web apps, and we've been building websites using the basic concepts that compose progressive web apps for about the past 7 years. So we've got lots of experience architecting websites properly so that you can get the great experiences and enhancements that progressive web apps offer. If you want to know more about our vision and plans with progressive web apps, visit love2dev.com/PWA. And you can also find out more information about our upcoming course on developing progressive web apps.